Oh, I didn't even realize. I was busy looking at my hand. I really need to do something about these nails. Why do we have stuff? So mine says there's 3 likes still. I don't know. Do we have sound?
Yes, yes, sir.
All right. Hello and welcome. This is Kevin, also known as AWOL, and today we're going to try to make a couple bracelets. I am joined this evening by my lovely wife Mandy. There she is. And like we usually do around here, we have the secret word game where all you got to do is chat and you stand a chance to actually win one of these 2 bracelets. Also, I'd like to do a little promotion of my own sale, which is going on. This beauty is still available. Don't ask me how. There was only 6 bracelets made out of the leftover strings from the big project, and one of them is still over there in my shop at akaawol.com/shop. And with the sale going on, now would be a good time to pick this up before it's gone, because I will not be making any more of those patterns. It's been a year now, right? If I was going to do it, I'd have done it already, right? But yeah, that's what's going on. The sale has been extended from now through the end of July, so you guys are welcome to head over there and get that. What are we doing today? Well, the first one we are doing is this. It's the My Take on 106002, which is a pretty cool looking one. And here is my version of it. And when you click on the pattern here, it'll actually bring you to a nice PDF which you can kind of zoom in on. This is at what, 400%. So it's really zoomed in so I can see what sequence to put the colors into. So that's what we're going to do. And this one has an interesting way of having to start this, right? There's 3 red, and on the pattern it says 3 green, but in our case it's purple. So all the red are on the right hand side, and the green, or purple in this case, is all on the left hand side. So what I have to actually do is take these 3 strands here and shift them over this way, and take these 3 strands and shift them over this way. And then I have to kind of finesse my loop together so that way that's going to be all nice and close and awesome. And then the first color is white, so I need to bring the 2 strands of white, and I'm going to go over top of everything, kind of get them secured in place. And we can see one of the reds is kind of leaving a gap here, and we don't want that. We want to kind of pull those through.
Why is my camera on like?
I have no idea. There was an update, but there wasn't time to do it. I wonder if that was it, the update that I should have taken.
I don't know.
Okay, so it's white, then red, then black. And then red. And I am falling behind. I have not read anything going on in the chat, so I'm sorry. Trying to concentrate on putting this thing together properly so I could kind of demonstrate it. Because this is something I've kind of talked about a little bit, about like when you make the colors shift over like that. But I haven't actually had a pattern to do it with for a little while, so I kind of wanted this to turn out cool. Alright, so these are the 3 from that side. Make sure that's in nice and tight. And grab these 2 whites. So welcome everybody. I see we got Isabel's here, we got Rainbow's here, Charity's here. Is that, oh, and we got Phyllis here. Awesome sauce. And I don't know if you guys noticed this. This is the first time I've done this with where this is actually a numbered thing for our live stream. So this is number 95. This is the 95th live stream that I've done, and oh man, have we come a long ways. Like seriously, when I look back, between the change in technology, the change in self-confidence, there's a lot has gone on in 95. So if you guys want, you can go back. There's playlists. You can actually go back. You can check out the oldest ones and see just how different everything has been. So yeah. Oh, why is, I don't understand. There should be a little donut in the corner and it's not. Oh wait. Oh, I don't think I have a way of muting it to be able to turn it back on. I was using this for recording a video. I turned off the donut. Well, okay, so watch time hours, we're up to 1,550. So you guys have been doing a great job at watching some of the videos. I don't know what you guys are tuning into or whatever, but great job. Keep up the good work. That's awesome. Oh man, I'm really bummed. If I go to the thing, it'll activate all of the sound effects at once. So we don't want to activate all sound effects. That would be very bad. Well, hopefully you can come here and you can hang out with us and relax and enjoy a nice quiet evening with some nuts and stuff. Alright, so this pattern starts out with just this little tiny diamond thing before the black comes into it, and so you can see now all the reds are on the right, the purples are all on the left, and the pattern takes off. How do you mute all the sounds? Is there a...
Mute your mic.
And hey, I think that worked. I think I don't have all the sound effects though. That's okay. We can live without the sound effects. Isabella got a tattoo. Citizen Soldier logo on my... Oh, that's very cool. But we got the thing back. So if you notice, we are closer to the halfway mark. We're trying to get to 4,000 watchtowers in a 365-day thing, which basically boils down to the fact that every day we're losing the hours of watch time that happened a year ago. And so now it's about trying to do more hours now than was back then. So it's really tough, man. I'm hopeful though. I think if you guys, watch a little video here and there, it'll definitely go a long way to boosting this channel to being monetized. And then we can do some more fun stuff like, more giveaways and easier words chosen for the secret word game. So Isabella, I know it's not very bracelet related, but if you want to share that picture so that we can see it over on Discord, would love to see your new tattoo. Oh, I forgot we actually have a spot where on Discord for tattoos because of the number of tattoos I have. I should actually get pictures of the less new ones and show you guys what I've got for tattoos. Wow. Okay, that would explain the sudden dip. I noticed that like yesterday and today there's been a dip in the watch hours. That would make sense. And I heard a Discord sound. Is that... Yes, it's under fresh ink. Oh, that's very cool. That is very, very cool. Cool. Yeah, I just saw it. That's really, really cool. Yeah, I never knew that you could actually make an ISP get upset with bandwidth usage. That's way cool. So anyways, I have been busy at work making videos for the daily uploads, and I'm really excited. This next week we've got some good ones. Although I have to say, this week had, in just this past week, I had a couple in there. I don't know if you guys saw. And let me pull up my... Page is loading. There we go. So yeah, I don't know if you guys saw Fancy Candy, but that is a really fun tutorial. That one really encourages you to be able to do whatever you want to, and it actually includes a pattern that you can actually manipulate and do all kinds of neat stuff with. And then the classic ethnic pattern, that was another great one. I don't know if you guys caught those, but yeah. Yeah, Phil, it sounds like it's time to switch ISP providers. Can't let them tell you what to do. That's insane. Hang on, does it go one more? Goes over the first red. Okay. So yeah, I'm actually looking over at my own pattern off of my own website in order to make this, because yeah, it's just how it has to go sometimes. But yeah, this is a sort of fun pattern, and it's about keeping the colors to their own sides, and there's some neat things that kind of go on with the direction of how the black and whites work with each other to make this sort of like a path-like thing going on. Ooh. Alright, so we have to do that little bit there in order to make this little segment that's on the outside out here. And this one now goes all the way up to the edge. Alright, got it. Yeah, I feel for you, Phil. That's unfortunate. Over here, we have pretty much unlimited bandwidth with our home provider, and then some kind of ridiculous amount of allowed bandwidth with our phones. I have never gone over monthly with my data usage, and that includes like going out for the day and just playing Spotify like all day long. Like, I'll even play it at home sometimes and just forget that like I'm not connected to my Wi-Fi. Yeah, the Mandycam was supposed to get an update, but I only found that out like 10 minutes before the stream started, so whatever. Or at least the software is getting an update. Mandycam itself does not get updated. Well, it's the latest version of Mandy. Hey, my new craft made it. Hello. I'm actually looking at my pattern over here, so I actually have no idea as to what the gang count here is at the moment. How many people are currently watching, but yeah, it looks like most of us have made it here. I gotta look now. Five viewers? 4 viewers? So if you went and looked at the pattern over on my website, you'll notice a couple things. One is I don't have it in black and white. I have yellow and gray. And in case you don't watch my other videos, there is actual good reason for this. There is a tool in GIMP that allows you to select by the entire color throughout the whole image. And this means you can change whatever colors around to whatever suits you to make the bracelet, right? So what this having a yellow means that when we want to change out where that color is and we select it, it doesn't change out our entire background. And then the gray makes it so that way all the little border lines around everything else, that makes it all nice and clear and easy to look at, that doesn't get changed as well. So like I said, there is a method to the madness. And yeah, it actually does work. Like I'm going to be working on a bracelet here soon, and I need to change out all the colors and make it easier on myself. It's one of the more complicated ones, so I will be definitely looking at my pattern and trying to make it like apply to the colors I'm using, and it just works. Oh, that's awesome. Well, thank you, my new guys. See how awesome that is? Adding hours to the watch hour thing. That's awesome. Thank you so much. All right. Sorry, I'm not watching the chat as much because I'm having to keep looking over to see where I am in this pattern. The white comes across and dips down far, so I'm trying to set up for that to happen. Had to send out the robot, you know, because the whole donut thing. I do have some Not With Me bracelet making videos. In fact, I have one scheduled to be making here in the next week or two. That's coming up, where I'm going to be one. So now I will kind of want to see. Hang on. When was my last making a bracelet with you guys? It feels like it was pretty recent. Yeah, it was June 19th. I did making friendship bracelet 96584, which, yeah, I remember like when it was when I had basically wanted to have the image of the bracelet in the thumbnail for where I made the pattern, and so I held off at putting the thumbnail in, which was giving me just an ulcer from like feeling like I needed to have that done, and it was out of sequence and things weren't working right. And but yeah, I totally did that. But yeah, I can do some more. So on the making bracelet videos, the one I've been thinking about making is like 8 strings. Well, 16 how everybody else counts. 8 strings going into the kumi. But it's single stranded, so that means there's like a lot more knots going on with it, which could mean that it would take a really long time to make. Would you guys want that video to be in regular time with me just talking like this while I'm working on it, or would you want it to be like regular time, but then like if I get quiet, go ahead and speed up the quiet bits? Like what would be the, you know, and like how long of a video is like getting to be like too long of a video? Are we talking couple hours is too much? Oh, and last week we got talking about that Simon guy and how he just does cold reads for his videos and stuff, and what he's like. I thought of something that we could do to make it similar-ish for over here, and that would be if you guys, I don't know, maybe it would be over on Discord. Maybe we put a thing there where you guys put in a 12-string bracelet pattern that I have not seen yet, and then I shoot a video where I try to make something out of the pattern that you gave me, and I try to make it different in some kind of way, like just, you know, but the whole video premise or whatever comes from you guys, and I just have to like wing it like without any whatever. So I mean, just a thought, could be fun. Yeah, if the videos go quite long, it does tend, well, there's a drop off on almost every video. Like people will stay in for a little bit and they're like, eh, never mind. It's like that happens a lot. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but yeah, my sinuses aren't right either, so I definitely feel for you. Yeah, and that's what that other video was kind of a test run to see whether or not the making it portion, if that made any difference, like if people really tune into that any more than the mapping it out. Is he trying to say it's not funny? Oh, I was saying earlier. So yeah, this is the first time I've actually numbered my live stream, and it's number 95. We are quickly approaching having had 100 live streams. I don't know where we were in the whole course of doing live streams to where it became like this same schedule of, Saturday night thing. Because some of the first ones were kind of randomly experimenting with different times of the day just to kind of see when people would be around. But I'm thinking, like, I'm coming up on 100 live streams, and I kind of feel like that 100th one, there should be maybe something special, and I have no idea what to do different for that one. Do we do a giveaway? If we do, how do we do it? Like, I don't know. I have no idea. If you guys have ideas of what cool things to do for the 100th, I'm open for suggestions. So this is kind of neat. So we have 3 purple on this side, and we have 3 red on this side, and this makes a purple diamond around the red. Just a little dot in the center, so it's kind of neat. Tequila for everybody! I don't remember how we do that to the Mandy Cam. Oh. You guys got me. Why is there a second one? Oh, it's one of the ukuleles. Oh, that is super creepy. Oh. Hey, I've done that trick before. Those googly eyes are now on our little robot vacuum, which is pretty hilarious because, you know, when it bumps into stuff, it kind of gives them a little jolt. Yeah, unfortunately, my camera won't let me do a filter on mine. I'm not sure how we could do it. There might be. I know there used to be something you could do with OBS, but I think it was basically the Snapchat filters, and I think whatever made that possible fell apart. Like it's no longer a thing. What? I wonder now that we're doing the live streams and stuff, how it would go over, like back, I don't know how long ago, a while. I had that stuff. What is that called that they put on my head? That made like a sort of temporary-ish, tattoo-ish thing. Usually the girls get it done on their hands, and like spirals. Henna, yes. So I had that done on my head, and then for some odd reason, a whole bunch of family came over to visit, and nobody said a word about it. Like, I don't know if I just so tall that they didn't see the top of my head kind of thing, or I don't know what, but it was never mentioned. Maybe they're afraid to talk about it. I don't know. Yeah. I mean, I'm always trying kind of silly things, like I had my thumbnail painted a few times, and it didn't take long for people to pick up on that one. Yeah, I have no idea. I think I just worry them. So I quietly have tunes kicking, which is why if you see me kind of bobbing along, I'm having a good time over here. So this is kind of moving along pretty quickly, I think. I think there's only like 2 of these colorful diamonds in the whole thing, and we've already completed one of them. Yeah, there's no music on this channel. It seems like every time I try to put in copyright-free music, it still turns up later on where they're like, well, this is copyrighted, but the owner allows it or whatever. And I just kind of feel like that means if this was monetized, I lose the monetization of that video. And I just not cool with all of that. Like, you know, I don't know. It's just, I don't know what the rules are. I don't know how the whole thing works, but I'm bothered by it. I heard that there's some people, bad actors out there, who have like taken some of the sound effects and they have tried to make a playlist in Spotify of various sound effects and then go after videos that use the sound effect and try to get the copyright claim against them so that way they can make revenue off of somebody else's hard work. Some guy was doing this pretty extremely, and he just got 5 years in jail after making about $23 million. I'm like, and I think he only has to pay back like 1.4 million. It sounds to me like that's pretty good income for 5 years, if you know. Yeah, I don't know. The whole industry makes me crazy at times. So if you haven't noticed, I'm trying to do some segmented nodding that allows me to stay concentrated in one area and bring in like the bigger sweeping lines and stuff to make the pattern kind of move along quickly. It does seem kind of quiet. Isabel's still here, yay. Yeah, I think YouTube tends to make the numbers smaller because they don't want to acknowledge all the watchtowers for all the people that are actually here. We're up to 7, awesome. Well, maybe it's time for me to remind everybody. Secret word game, guys. If you chat, you stand a chance to win. So, you know, talk about random stuff. Yeah, I can't see what the count says for me because I'm using my screen. Well, I guess I can pause for a second. Mine says 5. But I have to switch back to the pattern because I have to see what I'm doing. Don't cry. There you go. What's Google going to do if we ever get like to having 100 people on here at once? Honestly, it seems like they have trouble keeping the bandwidth just for, you know, 4, 5, 6 people. So that's that diamond. Two people watching. Kind of half expected Mandy to give a bit more of an eye roll for that one, but whatever. I tried to time it with the drinking. Yeah, blue and pink would be cute. It's not a very difficult pattern, to be honest. It is... It's this one here, the My Take on 106002. So yeah, it's a fun pattern. I like it. So there's a spot over in Discord where people can share their works in progress. So if you're making anything cool while watching me and listening to this, I'd like to see what you're working on. Come down to Ooh, I heard a Discord sound. Let's see what's happening over there. I just... Is it here? I don't know what the sound effect was from. Ooh. Yeah, the card holder was a lot of fun, and yeah, whenever I'm going back to doing the if we do the booth thing again, the card holder comes with, because it's super eye-catchy and awesome. You're tuned into our late night show. Welcome. It's 11 p.m. here in Singapore. We have cloudy skies on this relatively warm evening. So this is that. This is where the white came over. Hey, John. What are we up to, number-wise? It says 5. I don't know if that's true. Nope, this is my take on the pattern. This is my take on 106002. This one over here. I'm hearing Discord noises again. The fact that it always lowballs the number is really kind of gets to me. I don't get why. Well, I get the potential for why, but I don't like the prospects of that for an answer. No, this is not thinner. This is still my regular plain old Chinese floss. Which I'm kind of curious. I saw somebody did a pattern request, and either the bracelet itself is gigantically long, or they're using some really small string, which I can't even fathom that one. Ah. I would have gone to look, but I'm like seriously at a part of this thing where I'm like trying to concentrate really hard so I don't make a mistake. And another Discord sound. Yeah, way cool. Yeah, so yeah, the shop has a sale going on. I just see that Phil just lit up the stream elements to give you a link to it. So the shop has a sale going on, and yeah, I'm gonna plug it again. Here is one of the, well, it's not, it is the last of the collection of bracelets from the big project. It's the very last one, which I'm still amazed that it's there, especially considering like how quickly the first 5 went. But yeah, that's one of the things that is available to get at a discounted price between now and the end of July, because we extended the sale. Why? Because Daddy's got some bills to pay. No, the sale is kind of going on pretty well, and yeah, it doesn't hurt to go a little bit longer. So yeah, now we're to the other diamond that has red on the outside and purple on the center. I'm not going to BS anybody. It, honestly, I could use a little bit more money. There's a bunch of things I would like to get. I was down at Suntech, and I saw this musician had a like neon sign that ran off of a power bank, and not gonna lie, I want one. I want to put it back there. I want it to say AKA wall. You know, I want to be able to bring it along to, like, if we do any events, you know, out in public again. I want to be able to bring that along. And from what I can gather, they're like $70. Yeah, I think it sounds like a good time, Rainbow. I think that's awesome that you found somebody else that enjoys your craft. don't see that. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, that's kind of like the what signs we were looking at. Yeah, that's awesome. Oh, so today is the first of the month. That means tomorrow is the hangout for anybody so inclined to come and join us. If you are a Patreon member, that is, you can come and hang out, and we will. Who knows what we'll do? I don't know. It'll be awesome. We've watched videos in the past. We've done all kinds of silly stuff. So yeah. There we go. See? This is the kind of stuff you guys are going to miss out on if you're not a Patreon subscriber. And yeah. So this is almost done. There's like another diamondy thing in the center here, and then just a little bit on the other end of that. So this is not exactly the fastest pattern. I suspect a lot of what's slowing me down is having to make sure that I'm where I think I am on the pattern, and kind of keeping track of that stuff really does kind of impair the whole just flowing with the knots and stuff that I can do on patterns that like don't require me actually looking at the screen. So yeah. So you guys might not know what kind of music I'm listening to. I'm listening to 90s music, and here we are. It's 20 past 11, about that time when people start talking about food, and in here it's playing that song, I'm Going Hungry. I don't know. Wait, I have to look up who sings this. Called Hunger Strike by Temple of the Dog. I'm going hungry. kinda hit me kind of funny. Hungry, going hungry. I'm going hungry. You should eat the leftover nuggets before those go bad. Somebody's got donuts. So I think today's colors were a little bit easier on the camera. The red used is not as vibrant as what it's showing up on my screen. It's sort of a red with a touch of like a salmon kind of color in it. Obviously there's black and white, and then the purple's supposed to be a neon color, like one of the Dayglow things, but it really does not seem that way. And for some odd reason my black light flashlight has died. I can't get it going again. Changed out its batteries, everything, it's just not working. I'm thinking about getting a new one, but I don't even know where the first one came from, to be honest. Any ideas, hon? Do you remember where we got the black light flashlight? Is that
No.
Is that
Was it online?
I have no idea. I have no idea. I know that I own one, and that I like the little thing, and it's really cool to show off like how some of these colors are absolutely brilliant.
That was what, probably like 10 years ago.
Yeah, it's been around for a really, really long time. Wait. I have this thing. I have this little flashlight, but I'm not sure. It's like the little switch on it doesn't seem to want to move. I don't know if that was supposed to power it on or if that's to take the battery out. No, that was supposed to turn it on, I guess. Yeah, that doesn't work either. Yeah, I'm kind of quick at it. No, Charity, were you the one that I just saw on Facebook who just got a new friendship bracelet making device? Like, I don't know how to describe it. It's everything that my board is not. It's over the top kind of thing. That board is going to be so much slower than just having a clip at the top. Now, mind you, I have 4 clips down at the bottom that allow my strings to kind of just lay over the top of it and hang off to sides or whatever. But yeah, that contraption that got sent from the States, that's just going to slow you way down. So in case you guys hadn't guessed, the colors that got used the most in this bracelet are the black and the white, and they are in fact much shorter than the colors on the sides. They get used a lot more. That's just part of the nature of some patterns. Yeah. No, it's a real nice gesture, and I'm sure she meant well. It's just, it'll probably slow you down an awful lot. I totally knew I would get through this bracelet and into the second one. But to be honest with you, for some reason I didn't bother to look to see what the other one was. I have no idea what I'm getting into next. So there is our whole bracelet, all done. It's fun. I like the fact that the two diamonds are different colors. I like how this whole outer thing has, like, I don't know, the little cuts into it just makes it a little bit more interesting. So there you have it. That's done. All right, I'm gonna braid the tails off on this later on as I get ready to do the next one. What is this one? Oh, it's my own pattern. Ew, which one is this? Oh, this was a I am not making the 48 string one on a live stream, especially. I can't imagine how long that would take. So, I don't know if you guys have seen these things here. These bobbins are kind of awesome, but they're hard to find. So, yeah. You probably have to get them from those places that have beading stuff and stuff like that. All right, so which button? This one. There we go. My pattern number 3, which has some similar vibes of what we just did, except for I went kind of crazy with the diamonds alternating, and yeah, this one should be a lot of fun. Yeah, good length. I'm guessing that would be a ridiculous length. Even my 24 string bracelets take me a long time. All right. It looks like we've got the white and the black again, and then 4 of each of the colors. So let's put green on the left. Yeah, I could see like some of my bigger patterns could take me an entire day to do. Can you imagine? Like just a 12-hour video of me knotting? I find that hard to imagine. Yeah, have to figure out like if there's a way of being able to do some background music for you guys without getting the copyright things. It really does make me kind of crazy that I kind of liked when we had music during our streams, but yeah, there was a couple times where they got flagged, and well, one alternative could be like I could finally get the hang of playing either one of my ukuleles or my guitar, and I could create like enough music and just loop it or something. That'd be, that's a pretty big ask considering I would actually have to learn something pretty complex. So I have seen where you can pay. I don't know exactly how it works, but you pay to be part of like the music club or whatever, and that you get. I think you still have to put in your notes for your video that you're using that stuff. Like I tried one before. Where they said it's all 100% free. All that we ask that you do is that you credit it in the comments. So I was like, cool, I can do that. So I put down, or not the comments, in the video description. So I totally did that. I went to all the trouble, got the music, put it down into the description, and I got this whole you violated whatever's blah blah blahs from YouTube. How do you plead? Mind you, if you're guilty, this is one of 3 strikes and stuff. And I was like, the company who's making the claim against it is the same company who said it was free, and I followed their instructions, and the link is in the thing like it's supposed to be. I don't know what else I should have to do with that, and then it get dropped. And it was just like, man, what a nightmare. Like, this company is so eager to catch people that have their music that aren't crediting their things that they're actually sending out takedown notices to people who actually follow the rules. And I was like, I don't even want to be a part of that anymore, because who knows, maybe something happens, they go out of business later on and somebody else buys up the copyrights or something. I don't know. It just seemed like they were so bad at doing the one thing that they're supposed to be doing that I didn't want to be a part of that. So we're making a green and blue bracelet today because somebody pointed out that it seems like all my bracelets lately have orange in it. I have no idea why that is. Orange is Mandy's favorite color, and I don't think that I deliberately went out of my way to try to do that for her or anything, but I was like, alright, fine. I use other colors. So we have this really brightish kind of greenish yellow thing and a sort of sky blue. Orange is nice. Red is the color that I probably lean on the most, to be honest. Mind you, I get hung up on all kinds of different colors. The color of my shirt tonight is a sort of a kind of a light purple-ish color that I absolutely love. Yeah. The force is strong with this one. You know, this one would have been kind of cute if I made it more the colors from like the Pokemon ball. I just needed a different color for where the white is. That Mandy was passing me something in the middle of the recording. You came in and I was recording, and that was a video from a while back. It was this camera. It was this camera. And yeah, it was super exciting. I don't know if you really notice the difference of what's going on here, but it used to be like as my hand would come in, the focus would change and it would kind of zip, 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 zip the whole time I was working, and it was really super annoying. Like it would change between focus on the bracelet and focus on my hand. So now we have it set to keep the best part of the focus on the work itself. And yeah, I was pretty excited knowing that it was coming soon. And I was right in the middle of recording a video when Mandy walked in and to give it to me. And normally I lock the door when I'm recording, and for some odd reason I just hadn't thought about it that day. And she's busy trying to pass it to me, and I'm trying to, no. Yeah. Yeah, I thought about that. I think it would be really cute to have like a recording video, or you know, light like the radio stations and stuff have. Or like the old TV shows used to always talk about. Yeah, the camera up here where my face is, this one, that one still moves the focus and stuff as I move around. But I'm okay with that because, you know, that's sort of normal. Like it should. I'm moving. It should shift its focus. But where my hands and stuff are should not be changing. Plus, it's up higher now. It's got this camera has more zoom to it, so it's up higher, and so that way I'm not bumping into it when I'm tying knots, which is also something awesome. Well, sometimes I forget to unlock the door when I finally get finished with the recording, so I could end up leaving the light on. I didn't bother you because the light was in. Yeah. It's the trouble of dealing with somebody with ADHD, where full of good intentions, it's just lacking the executive function to be able to pull it off. Yeah, it wasn't, in the end, it wasn't so bad. You guys are silly. So it's super obvious that once again the white and the black are going to be the strings that get used the most in this, which is sort of, it is what it is. That's why I cut my strings long, so I don't have to worry about running out. But yeah. As you can tell, this is a bit of a more repeating pattern than how the last one was. It just sort of goes through the same sort of cycle of making diamond after diamond. But the cool thing is the diamonds themselves kind of change colors. So it goes from where this one's blue with the green center, and the next one will be green with the blue center, which is cute. I was trying to say earlier, like, so watching his videos, I'm thinking that what I have is have you guys submit bracelet patterns of, you know, let's say I've been working on 12 string ones. You guys submit it. I don't look it up until I get the video started. Like after I do my whole greeting and whatever, then I look it up and I grab the pattern and bring it into GIMP and begin working on it. So like there's no chance for me to kind of work out my own ideas or how I'm going to approach it. And let's face it, there are some bracelet patterns out there that are like super cringy or don't make any sense, and yeah, it could be kind of funny. Because poor Simon, he doesn't know what he's getting into when he starts reading these things, and it just sends him off on tangents and stuff. And I kind of feel like there's a little bit of that in some of my stuff, you know. Yeah, I think I knew Simon first from the Decoding the Unknown, and then you introduced me to the Casual Criminalist and stuff. That's what kind of turned me on to the idea that the dude's got a bunch of channels. Well, if you could go do from the other one, it's because the grabbing the images from friendshipbracelets.net
That's exactly
is
what
so
you
much
do.
easier. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Well, I can grab. It's a 3-key thing. It's what, shift. What is it? Windows shift. I guess it's a Windows shift and S, and I can grab them. But yeah, something about Bracelet Book is just annoying. Which is sad because they follow me on Instagram, they like my stuff. So I feel bad for like having trouble with their website. Yeah, they recently commented "wow" on my my cup with the pens and stuff in it. Yeah. Well, guys, it is midnight, and I want to have some energy left for the hangout after party here. So, yeah, and yeah, a lot of things going through my head here. Besides the fact I didn't get much sleep, but this is what it does. It just keeps repeating and flipping, and this is. I'll bring out the other bracelet. I know, they're fun. They're really fun and crazy. So before I go, though, I want to say thanks to my Patreon people. You guys are amazing, and I couldn't have done it without you guys. So, yeah, you guys are the best. I really thank you so much. I just see somebody else just joined us. Show 5:30. Yeah, sorry, missed you. Got it here at the end of the show. But yeah, I'll be back again next week. More bracelets to be made, and yeah, it'll be a lot of fun, I'm sure. So, and I have a lot of cool things coming up this week. So if you guys can, maybe hit that notification bell, so that way you don't miss it. Because yeah, I'm putting out videos every day now. Well, every weekday. Comes out noon Singapore time. Also, check out my shop. It is, oops. It is this over here. It is chock full of amazing stuff that I've made. So go check it out. There's a 15% off sale on anything that's not already on sale. You can see that some select items that were on the web are already marked down, but it's 15% off everything else. So, yep. Thanks, guys. And yeah, as always, don't get your strings in a bunch.